For the first time in his career, Kentrell Golden, better known to the world as NBA YoungBoy, isn't watching the world from behind walls, legal restrictions, or digital barriers. He's standing center stage, his stage, headlining his national tour. It's the culmination of a decade of turbulence, triumph, and transformation, a moment that seemed impossible not long ago. Born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, YoungBoy's life has always been marked by struggle. His story began in poverty, grew through pain, and took root in survival. By his late teens, he was already a phenomenon.
Well, I see yesterday that you only follow 5 people. Why do you only follow 5 people?
I don't like to see a lot of internet stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Millions of fans, billions of streams, and a sound that carried the urgency of someone who lived every lyric. But fame came with fire. Legal battles, house arrest, industry skepticism, and a reputation that made corporate rooms nervous. NBA YoungBoy was both unstoppable and untouchable. For years, his art spoke louder than his presence. He dropped mixtape after mixtape, album after album, while physically confined to a house in Utah. Yet even then, he remained one of the most streamed artists in the world. The streets, the internet, and the youth crowned him their voice. Still, one milestone eluded him.
It's a sold-out show here as rapper NBA YoungBoy performs in his home state, but after recent safety concerns, the NOPD says enhanced security measures are in place.
A national tour, the chance to feel his fans' energy in person. The raw, the connection, the freedom. Behind closed doors, YoungBoy began confronting his demons, publicly speaking on mental health, finding peace in fatherhood, and reshaping how the world saw him. Slowly, the industry began to shift too. Here enters Teyana Taylor. The multi-hyphenate artist, creative director and producer saw something in YoungBoy that few in the mainstream dared to see. Potential beyond the pain. When the concept of the MASA tour, an acronym rumored to mean Make a Stand Again, though YoungBoy's team keeps its meaning close, came up, Teyana stepped in to produce and direct the show. Every visual, transition and theme would tell a story, his story, from the streets of Baton Rouge to the stages of Madison Square Garden. With Teyana's vision and YoungBoy's raw authenticity, the MASA tour was no longer just a concert. It became a statement, a declaration that he'd turned chaos into art, pain into performance, and isolation into inspiration. For the first time, public support came pouring in. Artists who once kept quiet began speaking up. Teyana called him one of the most honest performers of this generation. Celebrities from fashion to film began attending rehearsals, eager to witness what the notoriously private rapper had been crafting.
So when I seen on the news that they were having extra security, that was a plus for me. More than 400 officers were stationed downtown as fans packed the Smoothie King Center to see rapper NBA YoungBoy take the stage.
It's definitely heightened security, and it's good to see, though, They want to keep everybody protected and, if everybody's safe, then that's a good thing for everybody.
A highly anticipated and sold-out show, while the Baton Rouge native performed in his home state for the first time in nearly a decade.
It wasn't just about music anymore. It was about redemption, resilience, and respect. As the tour kicks off, fans flood arenas in every city, wearing MASA merch, chanting lyrics word for word, many having followed him since the YouTube mixtape days. The lights rise and YoungBoy stands tall, eyes sharp, voice steady, finally free. No controversies, no restrictions, no silence, just music, message and movement. A legacy in motion for NBA YoungBoy. The MASA tour isn't just a victory lap. It's a new beginning. The same young man who once made records in a bedroom now commands arenas across the nation. The same voice that once cried out for understanding now echoes with purpose. In the story of modern hip-hop, few have fallen harder or risen higher. And as the MASA tour proves night after night, Kentrell Golden didn't just survive the storm. He became it. As always, stay safe and be blessed.